Okay, hi everybody. Impromptu video. I'm a little sweaty. I just got home from the gym and I'm drinking my morning coffee. And I open up Instagram and I see from the official Square Enix account, I see screenshots, very familiar art style. Looks like Akira Toriyama. And I read the caption and it's the first images of Dragon Quest 12. It's really happening, and I read that, I scrolled through the screenshots and they look fucking incredible. And I got so excited to see that there is a video on YouTube with an update on the game from the team with gameplay footage. And I was like, oh, like now that I'm doing YouTube, I should record this. Dragon Quest 11 is one of my favorite games of all time. Dragon Quest 5, Hands of the Heavenly Bride, um, one of my favorite games of all time. Dragon Quest 3, which I played as Dragon Warrior 3 on the Game Boy, was one of my favorite games as a kid. Yeah, I have a long history with Dragon Quest, and I'm not the most diehard fan. There's a bunch of entries I haven't played. Um, I haven't played um, the um, the reimagined was it Dragon Quest 7 reimagined. I played the demo and I loved it, and other stuff had come out this year that has distracted me thus far, like Resident Evil 9 and Crimson Desert and Slay the Spire 2. I've just had like a busy year with video games so far. But reimagined, like, to me looks incredible, and like what they changed and what they kept the same, the way that they modernized it and streamlined it, in my opinion, was great. And I didn't play the whole game, but like, I feel like their head and their heart is still in the right place with the Dragon Quest IP. um and but yeah, like, in my opinion, 11 is perfect. Like, I really think that Dragon Quest 11 is like a perfect video game. Um, and I even have I let me flex. Um, I pre-ordered Dragon Quest 11. I pre-ordered Dragon Quest 11 from GameStop back when it came out, and it came with these pins of all the characters, that I still have in the packaging, and it's on a bookshelf in my space. But yeah, it would have been, what is it here? September 4th, 2018, Dragon Quest 11. Oh boy. Echoes of an Elusive Age. Anyways, what else is up there on that bookshelf, if you're curious? Well, there's a little figurine of Toad. There's a little figurine of Futaba and Haru from Persona 5. I have an original Tokimeki Memorial Barbie doll, like Barbie doll from Japan, still in its packaging, right behind an original copy of. Actually, this is unrelated to the video, but I have to show this off because it's so fucking cool. And the crazier thing about this is just so that so that everybody who watches this video and who comes across my channel knows that I'm a real freak, okay? I'm a real deep gamer, okay? Like, both of these things I found in the wild. These were not bought on eBay. I didn't go looking for them. These were things that, like, I was already interested in, that I knew about, and I happened to find them in retro stores, just out hunting on my own. Just came across them naturally, and that's like the coolest feeling, and anybody who collects will tell you that. But this is, see, original Tokimeki Memorial doll, still in its packaging. And you know, there's some yellowing to the packaging, but she's untouched by time, and she's beautiful. And then, of course, this is one of the most beautiful games physically that I've ever seen. And so it's matte, like it's completely matte. Like there's nothing glossy about it. This is like thick cardboard outer sleeve, and this is embossed, if you can tell, and it's beautiful. And then this slides out, and you've got, you know, the booklet, Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn games are so cool. I love the gold, kind of like obi strip sort of thing. And then the game itself. Oh my god, it's so. Oh, and it comes with these like trading cards, and there's a calendar on the back because it takes place during school. And it's okay. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to the video. You can put all this away. Jesus. Things really got away from me there. But okay, so this video is me reacting to this Dragon Quest XII trailer and like update from the dev team. Okay, and I want to see it. I've waited long enough, and I'm really excited. So here we go. God, the music is so good. Ah! Eric! Eric! I live for this shit.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンクエスト12エグゼクティブプロデューサーの斉藤です。
どうもゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。
ちょうど40年前の今日、シリーズ1作目のドラゴンクエストが発売されました。40年という長い間、シリーズを愛してくださったファンの皆様のおかげで
I don't know why I'm getting French subtitles.
本当にありがとうございます。
これほどまで長く続けられたのはずっと遊んでくれたファンの皆さん、そして支えてくれたスタッフたちのおかげです。感謝の言葉しかありません。ありがとうございます。
本当であれば今日はドラゴンクエスト40年の歩みをですね、堀井さんと1時間でも2時間でも話したかったんですけど、ただ大変長い間お待たせしていたドラゴンクエスト12についてお話をさせてください。ドラゴンクエスト12は現在も開発を続けています。しかし開発体制を変更してリスタートしたため、発売まではもうしばらくお待ちいただきたいと思います。当初開発していたドラゴンクエスト12選ばれし運命の炎はシリーズの最新作としてさまざまなチャレンジを続けてきました。その中で堀井さんと話し合いを重ねてドラゴンクエストのナンバリング作品がどうあるべきかを突き詰めていった結果、新しい体制でドラゴンクエスト12を作ることを決断し、今も開発を続けています。とても大変な決断ではありましたが、より多くのファンの皆さんが楽しめるドラゴンクエストの最新作としてふさわしいものをお届けできると確信しています。そういった経緯からドラゴンクエスト12はサブタイトルやロゴも含めて一新いたしました。本日は開発中の映像をご用意しましたので、どうぞご覧ください。
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. They're making Chrono Trigger? Girl with a robot mechanical girl, and a green guy? Wow. Great title. This like splash logo image though that's so Final Fantasy with like the gradient background art. That's such a Final Fantasy look. But great subtitle, way better subtitle.
やっとお披露目できましたね。
できました。堀井さん、
はい。
少しだけでいいんで作品の内容をお話しいただけます？
そうですね。じゃあ今日は少しだけ。今回は不思議な夢が見えてしまう主人公の冒険を描いた物語です。夢の彼方にはきっとダークではなくて明るくワクワクするような世界が広がっていると思いますよ。以前発表した12から変わりましたが、皆さんに楽しんでもらえると思います。
めちゃくちゃ楽しいお話になったんですけど、今話しちゃうとちょっと怒られるかもしれないんで、私からはこのぐらいにしておきます。はい。
そして今作も鳥山先生のキャラクターと重山先生の音楽とともにお届けしますよ。まだまだ同じ線ですが、今日ここまで。非常に良い出来になると思いますので、続報を楽しみに待っていてくださいね。
堀井さん、ありがとうございます。今日お伝えしたのはほんの少しですが、今までのシリーズにはなかった要素も取り入れ、より進化したドラゴンクエストとして頑張って開発を進めています。ぜひご期待ください。
そんなわけですが、なんと今日実はもう一つお知らせしたいことがあります。多分こっちが先に出ると思いますよ。それでは映像どうぞ。
There's more? Dragon Quest Monsters game? Double game announcement? What the hell? Oh my god, girls! Oh my god. It's 2 girls. I'm screaming inside my body. Like, I'm not screaming out loud, but like inside of me, there's like 1,000 copies of me screaming in unison. Oh. Wow. I don't know who that guy is. I'm happy to keep Northern Lion and the Fatal Fury Mr. Karate trailer up on the screen while I digest. I don't know who that other guy was. Wow, 2. Wow. Double game announcement. I mean, obviously we knew that Dragon Quest XII was in development. But new mainline Dragon Quest Monsters game with dual female protagonists. For Switch 2, Xbox, and PC. That's huge. Supposedly coming soon. I played Dragon Quest Monsters 2. What was it? The 2 versions were Tara and Gobi. Kobe is brother and sister. There's like 2 versions. There's a boy and a girl. I don't know how different they were, but I played that a lot as a kid as well. And I played a little bit of Dragon Quest Monsters Joker on the DS. I didn't play Dark Prince, the last one for Switch. I heard mixed things about it. Not that it was bad per se, but okay, wow. But Dragon Quest XII, Beyond Dreams, great title. Very interesting aesthetically because it's like also the logo, the splash art, especially on a white background, looks so Final Fantasy, which it seems like something that I would imagine that they would be both cognizant of, but also maybe the kind of thing I would imagine they would try to avoid, because it's their biggest contemporary. I wouldn't even say competitor, just like contemporary. It's like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy are like the 2 halves of the JRPG coin. And those characters, there's 0 chance that I'm going to be the only person to be like, they're remaking Chrono Trigger, which is great. Please do. Like, I mean, Chrono Trigger is perfect. It is a perfect game the way it is. It's timeless. And it doesn't need to be remade. The original is still perfectly enjoyable and still a masterpiece to this day. You could play it now. It's like sitting someone down in front of Super Mario Brothers 3. My favorite. Just in the sense that anybody still to this day can pick that up and play it, and they're going to get it, and it's going to be fun, But those characters, obviously spiky haired guy with a sword, that's a given. That's a no-brainer. But then you've got mechanic girl with a robot, and you got a green guy. Hello. That's Chrono Trigger, baby. But I love it. I think it's so cool. I love, and some of Akira Toriyama's coolest stuff, in my opinion, art-wise, is stuff in Dragon Ball or in Sandland with like vehicles, robots, technology. His monster designs are great. All of his art is great, but I do love when he draws technological stuff. There's a lot of round silhouettes, and it's like sleek and looks like functional and kind of cute. Yeah, so like I love that there's like a robot, and there might be like, you might have like a, little airship kind of thing, maybe. I don't know, but like I'm super into that. The characters look great. The environments that they were showing look great. And like I think it's really cool that they talked about how they changed direction with it and changed the subtitle to Beyond Dreams. And it was like, because originally I think the understanding was is that they were going to go for like a darker and more mature kind of story or characters or just tone with 12. And it was originally called like Flames of Fate or something like that. Don't quote me. It's something like that. It's Flames of Fate, I think. And they're changing it out to Beyond Dreams. And, when Yuji Horii said, what lies beyond the character's dreams, surely not a world of darkness, but like a world of, hope or whatever. And it's like that, like, that's so good to hear, because like I said, it really seems like it's like their heart is still in the right place with Dragon Quest as an IP, because like that's what Dragon Quest has always been about. It's always been about kind of like wholesome stories about like family and friends and like good versus evil, and it's never been super like dark or dramatic or too serious. It's like very fairy tale-esque. And that's what people love about it. It's what I love about it. And yeah, I think to hear them touch on that tone, and and that like that's where they wanted to redirect the narrative, that's like really good news for me. Just seems like I couldn't be more excited with seeing the artwork and hearing them talk about where where their head is at with making this game, and saying pointedly in the video that they want to make sure that it's a really good one for the fans. And 11, again, 11 was like just perfect, in my opinion. Yeah, so that was very cool. That was very fun. I'm eagerly awaiting both these games. I would love to play that new Dragon Quest Monsters. The artwork for the two characters looks great. And Dragon Quest 12 might be another year and a half away. It's gonna be less than 2 years, maybe like a year and a half away, I would guess. But man, I'm so excited. It looked incredible, and I'm so glad that we get another one. Thank you, Yuji Horii, so much. Thank you, everyone on the dev team for Dragon Quest at Square Enix, and of course, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, the GOAT. The GOAT. Okay? I don't need to say anything else. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. And so glad that, the legacy of his work continues to live on, with his creative partners that have now outlived him, Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. More videos to come soon. Follow me along for video game stuff and music stuff. I've been doing like album reviews and some other things like that. So if you're into music, if you're into video games, check me out. Let me know in the comments what you think of that video. If you're a Dragon Quest fan, Yeah, let's talk about it. Thanks. Bye.